Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Today I'm going to do a video for a viewer who suggested I show them how I like to launch and load my boat being a one-man show. And I feel like I've got it down pretty good. I can load and unload real fast, and I don't see many people do it. So it's a little bit different than I think what a lot of people do. But it's a really simple strategy that makes loading and unloading your boat very, very easy. So we're going to be pulling in the boat ramp here in about 8 seconds. And I'll show you how I like to get it done, kind of what my process is. And if this helps some of you out there load your boats or unload your boats, then I feel like this video is worth it. And we've got the boat launch pretty much all to ourselves right now. So let's pull in. The first thing I always like to do is not pull right into the ramp, but pull up into the staging area so that I can get the boat all unhooked. So let's get that taken care of right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously get the boat unhooked from the front. And then I got to go to the back, make sure my power's all on, which I know it is, because we've got the camera rolling. So I've got to pull the chucks out, make sure both of my straps are off. It's a little bit harder when I'm doing it with a camera in my hands. Make sure your plug is in. Make sure the motor toter is off. Just get the boat ready to launch. Not anything major, pretty fast, simple process. Make sure your plug is in. Let's make sure the plug is in. It is in. We got our boat keys. And now we can get back in and get into the staging area. Then once we're all ready to go, we'll get the boat lined up and start backing it in. Now here's the thing, so a lot of people will go straight down. I actually don't necessarily like to go straight down. If I'm fishing at a lake that has a boat ramp with a dock, what I actually like to do is angle the trailer so that it's gonna float the boat off right at the dock. This is just something where I don't need a rope. I don't need to do anything. In this case, I'm coming, let's see, I'll show you, turn you around so you can see in the mirror. So I'm straight down, but once I'm straight down, I'm actually gonna go at a really slow pace, because what I actually want the boat to do is float off into the dock, but I'm gonna do it at a pace where I know the boat's not gonna shoot off. I'm not looking to shoot it off at a ramp like I would if I was at a tournament where I knew somebody could come pick me. I'm waiting to watch the front of the boat just barely start to drop. Just like that. So once it's there, now my boat, I know, is floating in the back. I can walk down to the dock, jump on, start the big motor, trim it down a little bit, and I'm gonna be able just to back the boat right up off the trailer. So in this case, if I actually floated the boat to the point where it came off the trailer, I'm going at such a slow enough speed that the boat won't drift past the dock. If you go too fast, that could happen. And believe me, I've experienced that the hard way a few times where I've actually done it. I've had to go swimming once or twice. Now, if I'm at a boat ramp, and I guess one other thing to point out with that real quick. So at this point, I just beach the boat, put my power poles down. I'll jump in the truck, go park, my boat's out of the way. Real simple process. One thing I want to point out with that is if I were to launch my boat where I have current or heavy wind, only launch your boat into the dock if you know the boat's going to blow into the dock. Meaning if the current is pulling it away and you try to launch your boat into it and it comes off, too fast, the current can actually pull your boat away. So this is recommended on lakes and places without current or high wind. But in some instances, you're not able to actually, you're not able to launch the boat like that because you don't have a dock. So when that's the case, what I'll end up doing is when I launch the boat, let me walk out here to my trailer. I'll launch the boat so that I'll leave the clip on the front of my boat and I'll just put it engaged. So when the boat launches, pulls out, oh, it was already there. So when the boat launches, the line will be connected to the front. And because I'm going at such a slow speed, the boat will only float off slightly. At that point, I can get out to my trailer. I can walk up my steps here, grab the rope, and pull the boat back to me so that I can get in. Really simple process for a one-man show. Now that I've got the boat beached, launched it, I mean, literally took 30 seconds. I'll go park somewhere where I know I'm up and out of the way. Really simple process for launching your boat if you're a one-man show. The key is just to make sure you either leave your winch strap on if you have no dock, or no, if you've got current or something you have to deal with. If you don't, just go slow. Let your boat barely float on the trailer right in towards the dock, and you will be in and out in a heartbeat. Simple process for launching your boat by yourself.